Okay, welcome back. Uh, get the timer going here. If you were visiting us in the last episode, we just finished up the killing to get the first Hoth quest done. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll roll into what we're doing. So the first thing you're going to notice as I go through this conversation, we do spacebar and hit the number 1 as part of the conversation, and it does look like there was more to that. So what is this video series? What we are doing is we are stacking as many XP boosts that we can, along with a double XP event, and doing only the class missions to see how fast we can level. Is it the most efficient way of doing it? I am not sure, but it's something we're trying. We also did a different playthrough where instead of just doing the class missions, we did every mission on a planet. And so we're going to compare to see which one of those is a more efficient way of doing things. So what are we supposed to be doing in here? Destroy turrets, defeat Imperials. So that's the experiment that we're playing around with, just for the fun of it. Now, where do we get our XP boosts? So they actually add up to a total of 327%. We have the first 100% is just the normal XP that you're going to get. And then we are in a double XP event. So that takes us to 200%. We are wearing armor that gives us an extra 50% towards that. And then we have a consumable XP boost that we're running. So that is a 25% boost. We're part of a guild that enjoys a 15% boost to XP because they meet all those criteria. And we also have a guild ship boost that's running a 7% boost right now. The last thing then is the 30% we get for class missions and for exploration missions. So that last 30% only applies to those. So combat XP and different things like that does not count. I don't think there's going to be a bonus mission on these guys, but let's drag these two over. Come over and fight us. So, like this combat's not getting that last 30%. Alright, so I think that catches you up. I do have a more complete video that explains a lot of that. If you want to watch the setup video for the series. So there's 2 series going on, and each episode's 30 minutes, and I've got them so that you can compare between the two. When we get all done with both of these, we will go ahead and look at the XP rates per 15 minutes and see which one was more efficient, or see if certain planets are more efficient. Alright, where do we rendezvous? Looks like he is in the next base. We don't have a travel point to that base, I don't think. No, but interesting enough, we're right underneath it. That's funny. So what we're going to do is let's try the Gamorrean Menace. Let's see how close that gets us. So these are the heroics for the planet. What we do is we grab those and we just use them as travel. That's on the south side. But this isn't too long, so... Alright. So we're going to gain some XP here. Question would be, would it have been quicker? We would have had to come all the way back here and drive across this way. So I don't think it would have been much quicker. We were down here, so if we would have exited the base, we would have had to come up, so... Ooh. He was not happy with us. That's alright. We do sometimes like to at least sample kill the wildlife to see if they have a codex entry. That one did not. Oh, right. Yeah, I don't think any of those were any closer, so not really seeing a quicker way. So at some point we have to travel. Now I guess we could have taken our quick travel back here and hopped the actual automated speeder, because that is a little bit quicker. So then you have to start to decide, is that something you want to do? You'll gain a little bit of speed, but on the speeder you won't get the exploration experience. So don't know for sure on that one. Also, I believe, if we slide over here a little bit, I think there might be a travel point somewhere here in the center. A quick travel point. Alright, we're this close. We're going to pop over here. See if we can get... We're not going to try to go down in there. But I want to get the exploration experience for this. There we go. Let's back our way out. So what are we getting? 11,150 for that particular exploration experience. Don't want to go down into the canyon here, but we'll see if we can trigger this one. Okay, cool. We should be able to stay across the top here. And hopefully trigger that one. There we go. Gives us a little bit more. It's the wrong button, sorry. Alright, so as we've been going through the different planets, we've been asking, which planets do you like, which planets do you not like? Hoth is very bright, so a lot of people don't care for Hoth. Complaints I hear, Hoth is definitely one. Tatooine, a lot of people don't like the sandy deserts of Tatooine. Yeah, I have a feeling it would have been quicker. Definitely quicker to either... I don't know, that's a long ways to... That's the other thing I've been kind of looking at is, as we get on these larger planets, to get across the map just takes so much longer. When you're doing stuff on the earlier planets, the planets are much smaller. Okay. Because we are already up here, though, we're going to try to do a little bit of pre-planning, so we'll go ahead and take a slight detour to the right, and we will see if we can go ahead and grab the quick travel point for the next area that we have to go to. That way we will avoid having to do a big long travel thing like we just did. The other thing I mentioned when we were on Tatooine is, because these planets are now so big and so wide open, like Tatooine is desert and this is snow, it feels like you're going so much slower as you work your way across these planets. Alright, are we close enough? Alright, so there we picked up the travel point. Alright, the question is... You know what? Let's go ahead and try to maximize our time here a little bit. I'll go ahead and... Oops, I think I went to the wrong side. We'll just grab the speeder here. So, unfortunately, this will definitely be faster. So you can see we're moving quite a bit faster. But we give up the unlocking of the XP. So as we go across this area, we don't get that now. What I'm hoping is when we pop in here, we'll at least get this area. So we'll gain a little bit of XP. So we'll trade some speed for XP here. All right, how much did that unlock? A bit. All right. Into the base we go. And hopefully this is the turn in for this mission. It definitely took longer than I thought it was going to. 333. New shield. Or sorry, generator. Alright, where does it take us next? I think that's probably going to be quicker to fast travel over, so I'm glad we went ahead and unlocked that new area. But just to be a little bit greedy, we're going to go ahead and slide over here, open up the map a little bit, and on the other side of right there, the base should take us into the new area. Should pop an exploration. And there. So we at least got some XP there. Alright, now let's go ahead and take advantage of our quick travel.
On your feet.
Now what we should be able to do, yep, is just drop down there. Some of these bases are weird since they're right on the border. You actually pop onto a map. That's not the one you were looking for, but we're okay. All right, so far I am finding Hoth not very... Oh, that was not a good move. All right, we'll slide down here. Not very XP gaining friendly. Feels like we're spending more of our time just traveling than gaining XP. Now, how much better would it be if we were doing all the missions? Not sure. It's still a pretty wide open, spread out planet, and so maybe it wouldn't be much better. But definitely the early planets, everything's so much more compact that you feel like you're gaining XP faster. In this, it feels like we're spending an entire episode riding around on speeders. So we might get 1 or 2 missions done, and the rest of the time is spent traveling, but that's why we're doing this. This is the experiment that we're trying to figure out. All right. This wasn't too bad. Getting to the bases took a little while, but getting into here. Now, hopefully, once we get in here, we won't spend a lot of time inside. We can just get the mission done and move on, but we will see. All right, we got a nice bonus mission, which we'll take. Oh, cool. We leveled up and got our Bolt Storm upgrade, which I really do like. What are we at? 58? I think at level 59 we actually unlock another proficiency as well. So we will... Let's check. I don't know if we have one waiting. If we do, it could be a really good one that I do want. We do not. But one more level, we will get the ability to move with Bolt Storm, and that I actually do like a lot. It makes you a lot more mobile. You don't have to stand still to shoot, and that is great. Okay, we started about a minute late on our timer, but we'll get ourselves back on track here. At the 15-minute mark, we are level 58 with 52,597 XP. I feel like we didn't make a lot of progress there. We will see. So at the end of this experiment, we are going to create some XP charts. We'll figure out what was efficient, what was not. Were there lulls in our XP gain rates. It can be a little deceptive in that we spend a lot of time working towards a mission, but we don't get the XP until the turn ends. So, you know, we get little bits of XP here, but then you get like 300 or 400,000 all at once, which is still, where are we at? 892. Still looking at almost, you know, half a level. So it just all hits at once instead of gradually. Alright, looks like we're going to have plenty of enemies to kill as we work our way through the base. So hitting the bonus mission should not be a problem. Alright, plant charges. We got one more of those to do. Clear up our bonus here. I'm not sure if standing in the snow, if a coolant tank would make you that much colder. But maybe it does. Alright. Keep moving. These guys are conveniently close together. Makes area attack a little bit more efficient. So we're definitely making progress on XP. What do these guys give us? 2,000? What we got? Yeah, 2,100. So it's one of those that it's not horrible. Alright, we're going to fight these guys. Alright, we're going to make sure that he's aggroing us. Then we'll use our shield reflect to do a little bit of bonus damage, and that will kill him off a little bit faster. I click on myself because I think they're both in range of me. There we go. And so that just centers the circle on myself. Works really well if you have a lot of non-range combatants that want to come up and fight you, right? So you can put the circle around you, and as they run up on you, it's a good way to actually shoot them down. These guys are ranged though, so we'll come up on them. These guys are a little more spread out. Now if you were had the agent circle, I think the agent area attack would take them out. It like fills the room. It's so nice. All right. Hopefully that is the end of that one. All right. So, all right, this is pretty short. So my deliberation there was, do I just quick travel out of there? The mission says to escape the crash site, which means it's going to blow up because we planted all those charges. My question is, does that just mean you have to get outside of the instance? If that's true, if I would have quick traveled somewhere, it would have triggered it. Now, the dilemma is, one, where do you quick travel to? Because I don't know yet. And two, if that didn't work, I'd have to drive all the way back down here to trigger something. So, not sure what the trigger is. It might just be being out of the instance, which it appears that it was. And so if we would have quick traveled to that outpost, I think that probably would have worked. But the downside would have been if we would have done that and it didn't, then we'd have to drive all the way back down here to trigger it. So that was a pretty short run-in. If you're deep into a base, sometimes that might be worth it. Might be worth giving it a try, because then you have a chance to save some time. All right. This should be hopefully the transition point to the next mission. Although I think that's only 2. Hoth is definitely going a lot slower than I thought it was going to. 340. All right, where to next? All right, that's not too far down the way. And unfortunately, we're out of what I'm seeing for having heroic missions to be able to get us going. So sorry about that. I was thinking about one thing and trying to say another, and it just did not work out. So fortunately, this one doesn't look to be too far away. I think we'll be able to get down to it pretty quickly. So let's head that direction. The nice part is we will gain some travel XP, so do get that. But that rate, 11,000 every 30 seconds or so. Oh, this is the... Okay, I think this is the mountain, so I think there's a crater there. The wolf. I think that's for a mission. Alright, so I don't think this is an entrance to it. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, it's got to be down inside of there. Oh, that is definitely not a drop I think we would survive. So I think there's an entrance up here that we have completely missed. So we may be doing some backtracking here because of my poor navigation. That's an entrance I think over there as well. So I think that'll get us there. Yeah, we'll go that way. I think we could have dropped down that ice back there. Whoops. Not killed myself. I think we could have, yeah, there's another entrance down there. So there were a few different ways we could have got there. It's not too bad. Whoa, that was closer than it should have been. Alright, we'll let Eric heal us up. We'll drop some heals on ourselves. And by the time we get there, we should be fine. Alright, 5 minutes. I do not know how long this section is going to take, but definitely on Hoth, the fights inside the base do seem to have some time to it. The earlier planets, you'd pop into a base, maybe fight a guy, click a button, and you'd be good to go. Here, it definitely seems to take a little bit more time. So we'll give it a shot. The area is not too big, so we should be able to get through it relatively quickly. There's a gold back there. No golds over there. What do we need? Alright, let's take out this group. Take out that group. I think that'll get us there. Right, we'll let Eric fight that guy. And we'll come over here. Pick these guys off while they're incapacitated. And then we'll kill this guy. Eric didn't do his work though. He's supposed to be taking care of that guy for us. There we go. Alright, so that got the bonus mission done. Still 4 minutes left. Let's see how many stages this one has. Are we going to have to go to 3 or 4 more places? Alright, get to Sergeant Yoon. Where are you? Alright, it's on the other side of the volcano. Alright, on the plus side, we're not too deep in here, so this travel time should not be too bad. I think just with exploration experience and killing things, we've gained almost a level. So that's not horrible either. I think it's in there. I think that's the entrance. Yep. All right. 3 minutes left. Although we did, like I said, start about a minute late, so we might give ourselves a little bit of a buffer to complete this if it feels like we're close. 20 pirates. Not sure if that is a short mission. All right. We look over there, it doesn't look like there are any. Nice, get a little bit extra there. All right, we'll put Eric on passive. We'll grab those guys, we'll grab these guys, come around the corner here. Eric back on heals, see if we can group them up. Kill a couple spawns at once. Bang, 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 bang. All right, that wasn't too bad. Let's see, what do we have out here? Where do we need to go? Head in that direction. We need 9 more. Oh, there's plenty of guys down there. So we will fight these guys down here. We can pull these guys all together. It's nice when you have some melee guys in the group because that collapses the group down on itself, which makes it a little faster. He has to run through, so a lot of times you can kill them before they get through. Alright, we have 4 more. Skip those guys. Oh. Never mind. Hold aggro on them anyway. Alright. Let's get these guys' attention. And then we'll pull them over here. Oh, that other guy. Okay, Eric, you kill that other guy. Alright, that could have gone a little more efficiently, but it's alright. Okay, what are we trying to get to? Oh, I think we have to go up there. We took a wrong turn. Yep, okay. Let's go ahead and make sure that we do get our bonus mission experience. I believe it was on Balmora. I made the mistake of finishing the mission with like 19 out of 20, and the mission ended and we did not get the bonus, and so we gave up a chunk of XP in doing that. So like if we would have turned this one in, yep, it would have ended the mission and we would have lost the bonus XP. So definitely worth making sure you clear that out. All right. I did not pay any attention to what they wanted us to do. Where are we headed next? All right, that's all the way at the end. So let's go ahead and stop our timer. We're going to call ourselves good here. We are at the 6-hour mark, level 59, with 356,200 XP towards 60. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you join us in the next episode.